Hello again. We're back. It's time to take it easy, and we're gonna go thank everybody that visited Iris in the hospital. Really appreciate everybody who was there. So let's start small. Let's go to Lemnis Gate. See if we can find Ota there. I saw Mizuki when I saw Lemnis Gate. Because of what happened this morning, Mizuki and I are something of a cold war. She won't even look at me. We're both stubborn. Neither of us want to apologize first. Can you ask Mizuki how she's been?
Uncle wants to know how you've been lately. You don't know? Even though we live together? Of course you don't know, because we barely talk. Even after you've officially adopted me, you don't have any sense of responsibility.
No, I've officially adopted her, have I?
That's what she said.
Is she graduating soon?
Uncle wants to know if you're going to graduate soon. So what if I am? Just buy me a new junior high uniform and hire a tutor. I want to go to a good school and a new smartphone and a new iron pipe. That's what she said.
Can you ask her why she's here?
Uncle wants to know why you're here. No particular reason. Am I not allowed to be here? I inherited Daddy's stock at Lemnis Gate. This is my company now. Isn't it natural that I be here? That's what she said.
Got it.
Can you cut this out already? What happened?
Breakfast this morning. I made the eggs over easy.
That's it?
Yeah?
Well, that's not so bad.
No, that's not it. I made the eggs over easy, and then Dante...
How can I eat eggs like that? I want my eggs over well. Burned to the pan on the bottom and chewy on top.
Why don't you just eat an eraser?
An eraser would taste better than what you served.
You shouldn't say that about Mizuki's cooking. That's mean. You're in the wrong here, Uncle. Why don't you be honest and apologize?
Mizuki is the one who should be honest. I'm like her hero.
What?
When I was in the hospital, you were crying like a baby. Oh, I can't live without Dante. That's what you said.
No, I didn't. And you were never in the hospital.
Oh,
Yes, I was.
different world line.
Was I not?
What? And what was that memory?
Anyway, why don't you just make up already?
If Dante keeps his promise, I will.
Promise?
The stew, you said you would take me.
Oh, that. Yeah, not yet. Okay, fine. Soon, okay?
You promise?
Promise.
Good. I'm glad you two are being civil again.
Anyway, should we head out, Iris?
Yeah. All right, Mizuki. See you soon.
See you.
Goodbye, Mizuki. Now, let's go to the diner.
Oh, Tessa, your surgery went well, didn't it? Ota told me all about it. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
Oh, who is this?
Oh,
I'm close friends with Ota, ma'am.
Is that right? Thank you for taking care of my boy.
How's Ota?
Ota? That boy is a handful of trouble, I tell you.
that's not true.
Yeah, that's right. Ota can be really heroic and brave when the time calls for it.
Of course, 99% of life is not when time calls for it.
You're praising my boy. Maybe I should give you a meal on the house.
Uh,
I visited her in the hospital, Ota brought me.
Yeah, I remember.
I was so charmed by her.
No, stop. You're making me blush.
I had no idea she was such a nice girl.
Yeah, you seem to have a very different opinion of her now.
You thought I was a witch or something before, right?
Don't remind me. I was so awful to you. But now I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
About the diner, how's it doing?
It's doing great thanks to you. The lunch rush is always crazy. My husband and I are working hard. We never get any time to rest.
I see. Mayumi suffers from dementia. I learned about it 3 months ago. The diner is actually closed up and her husband has already passed. Unfortunately, even the most advanced medical technology couldn't cure it. But her medicine helps her manage the symptoms, at least. It's a little odd, but it brings her happiness. To her husband's still alive and her diner's still in business. I don't know if she remembers me. I look different than I did 3 months ago. She did ask me who I was, after all. But even if I were in my old body, she still might have asked the same thing. But she does remember Iris. Is that because she's Ota's friend? Goodbye, ma'am.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah, goodbye.
Thank you for helping my son. He needs friends like you.
You're welcome. Huh? Let's make a pit stop. Go talk to Moma, see how he's doing. He got shot in the gut, so...
Date, let me tell you something. God exists. When Tessa was in the hospital, I prayed to this shrine every day.
I'll bet you did.
And guess what? My prayers worked. God must have been listening.
Is that right?
Are you crying?
No, dumbass. I don't cry. I don't...
Yeah, you're crying.
Thank you, God. Thank you for saving Tessa. Anyway, what are you doing here?
Someone wanted to see you when she left the hospital.
Tessa, you didn't have to come see me.
I really wanted to see you.
Oh, well, in that case, yes, of course. I am here.
How's your injury?
Injury?
You got shot 3 months ago.
That was just a scratch. I'm all good now.
About Rohan. You know
Don't
the
talk
whole...
to me about that guy anymore. I know he was a murderer. A real piece of shit. But we were brothers. I can't be mad at him no matter how much he deserves it. But I can't just forgive him either, you know? So I figure, fuck it. It's better to just forget about it.
Fair enough. Wedding?
Wedding.
Dress! Bless! Tessa!
Gotcha.
Imaging.
Press, process, Tessa!
Crime.
Redress, transgress, Tessa!
The Net Idol Superstar!
I see we're all fans now.
Tessa! A set, you bet!
Wow, that's really cool.
What did you do to these guys?
Yeah.
Just a little propaganda. Sun up to sundown. I made them watch your videos, Tessa. They got addicted!
Tessa, I'm so honored to meet you. Is it okay if I shake your hand?
You bastard! What makes you think you're good enough to touch her hand?
I even knows he's missing a tooth over there. That's super funny.
It's fine. It's just a handshake.
Yes!
The fat one ran up to her with a look of awe in his eyes, slowly shook her hand.
So soft.
He shouted in joy.
What?
He fainted.
Too much excitement, I guess.
Yeah, K-pop stands be like that. Jeez, Tessa's a force to be reckoned with. Well, we're out of here.
Anyway, sorry to bother you, Moma.
Dante, wait! Before you go, I have one favor to ask.
What's up?
Oh boy, here it comes.
Better be good. Not weird.
This is hard for me to get out, but...
Yeah, spare me. You want to see Iris's panties, right?
Pennies? I never asked for something like that.
Must be a different world line.
And what do you want?
Puff Puff.
Excuse me?
I want Tessa to puff me. You know what I'm saying? Just shove my face in there.
What are you talking about?
Just...
You had better not be talking about what I think.
Kidding me? You know what? Fine, I'll ask.
No shot.
You're a real friend.
I will never let you do that to my daughter.
All right, close your eyes.
Yeah. Like this?
Good, yes. Do not open your eyes, okay?
Promise.
Better stick my ass in there.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa! Dante, I've never felt so alive. All these shitty years of my life have been worth it for this moment.
You will never touch her like that, or I'll fucking snap every bone in your wrist.
Boss.
Let's go.
I don't know what's going on, but okay.
And you will not know what's going on until you meet someone special.
This is amazing. I am living.
Holy fuck, that's pretty good. Okay, let's go talk to Mama.
Dante, honey. Who is this?
Have I not introduced her before?
I'm Iris Sagan. Nice to meet you.
I'm glad Mama already knows Date.
I'm a net idol from Lemniscape.
I'm just saying, sweetie. You look like you don't know a lot of men.
Oh yeah, you probably called her a virgin.
And what about you, Mama?
Me? I'm a fairy godmother, honey, because I associate with fairies and am an older, motherly woman. Wait a minute. Who are you calling old?
You are.
You are. How are you?
As you can see, I'm a little tight, honey.
How could I see that?
You want to?
I do. I want to see.
No, you don't.
Do you even know what she's referring to?
Huh?
You will not. What are you doing with that, Benito?
This? It's not bonito.
Then what is it?
Part of the man who cheated on me.
Oh,
I chopped him up and dried and smoked the flesh.
You're joking, right?
Am I?
hey, about what's been going on these past 3 months.
I can't say much. The public thinks our Ren killed Shoko. And then number 89 busted out of jail and killed Ren. And then he goes and commits suicide by blowing up his own head. That's what all the news reports have been saying. I know there's more to it than that, but...
Saito Sejima and his body are both gone forever. The body I was in for the last 6 years. But the head office would never admit that publicly. Because at the time, the body was thought to be that of Detective Kaname Date. So they tweaked things a bit and pinned everything to number 89. said that he committed suicide at the old factory. Only Konami Date managed to survive. That's how they wrote it, but that's not the truth. Oh, Mama, the truth is...
Spare me, honey. I don't want to hear it. If I hear the truth, I'm only gonna have more questions.
Probably.
There are a lot of things that don't quite add up. Date's face, for one thing.
Sure.
Looking exactly like number 89. They say that your face got hurt real bad in the explosion. They had to put you under the knife for plastic surgery to save you. Your face turned out like that.
I turned out handsome as fuck by chance.
That's what happened, right? Tell me it is. If it's anything more complicated than that, I will lose my mind.
Then that is what happened. Whatever you want, Mama.
We should head out.
Yeah.
Oh, leaving so soon?
Afraid so.
Don't worry, I'll be back as long as you have information for me.
Oh, enough work. You should come in sometime for pleasure, honey.
Sure, Mama. See you soon.
Why would I want to go here? Sure. I don't even know why I'd want to go to the Sejima residence, but sure. Why not? Maybe the maid there wanted to see me. Oh, wait, So's alive in this route. That's right. I didn't realize just how many people are alive right now. That's my mistake. I left Iris in the car. I figured she didn't want to see him. I parked the car a little ways down. She doesn't know that I'm here.
I see your face has improved. This one doesn't make me so angry.
Because it's not his son's face, I guess. I don't know who told him, but he must know about the Switch.
What did you come here for?
I want to ask you something.
That's a strange question to ask a man in his own home.
I just thought prison would suit you better.
Don't you know the law? No one can touch me.
Even though we both know you committed a crime.
Indeed. 18 years ago. And I was not the one who killed Monica Iwai. That was my son, Saito.
But you hired the Kumakuras to hide the body.
The statute of limitations for improper handling of a corpse is 3 years. I did what I did to protect my son. I hardly think that is a sin.
When your son's a murderer, it certainly is.
Are you familiar with Article 105 of the Penal Code? Relatives of those who have committed crimes cannot be prosecuted for evidence tampering or obstruction of justice.
That's ridiculous.
No kidding.
I agree. If I were still a congressman, I might think about changing it.
That's right. You're not
You're
a
not a politician anymore. What?
The media has already begun tearing you to pieces.
Yes. Soon I won't be able to live in this country anymore. I'll retire to an island somewhere and live the rest of my days in leisure.
Be careful, So. There are a lot of people out there who have a grudge against you. People who will follow you to the ends of the earth.
That's none of your concern. Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Why did you get the chemical plant?
I've been studying for the past 3 months. I've learned a lot about the explosion of the chemical plant in Kawasaki. It was caused by you and Rohan, the chairman of the Kumakuras at the time.
As you know, my son Saito was abnormal.
A freak.
With all of the awful things that my son did. I used my money to cover it up, but that got increasingly expensive, you see. One day, 9 years ago, Saito called me.
Dad, I thought of a plan. A foolproof plan to make us rich.
The chemical plant explosion plan. To help ensure that the casino in Kawasaki would be extraordinarily profitable.
It was Saito's idea.
Saito designed that to make $1 billion in profit.
True. My son was born with an abnormal mind. But if I had never been involved with Monica in the first place, perhaps he wouldn't have ended up losing control completely.
No. Even by his own admission, he would have lost control. You know, he got bored of killing animals. He couldn't help but kill a human. Glad you're going to remind me of that in my epilogue.
As soon as he drove his knife into Monica, something awakened in him. In the end, that's what led to his destructive, violent...
He was already killing animals.
You sound like you're blaming yourself.
Perhaps.
Why didn't you look for Saito? 6 years ago, my mind was implanted into Saito. I lost my memory and ended up wandering the streets until Boss found me. She hired me at Abyss and gave me the name Konami-date. Thank you, Shizuka. But so, Saito's father never even put out a missing persons report for his son.
Because of the woman you call Boss. 6 years ago, she came to me and explained the whole thing.
You know about the Cyclops serial killings? The culprit is your son, Saito Sejima. But you already knew that, didn't you?
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying we should make a deal. You give me one thing, and I promise none of this will be released to the public.
What is it?
Leave Saito with us. Tell anyone who asks that Saito is soul-searching on a trip around the world or something. Do we have a deal?
I didn't have much of a choice, of course. If I refused, Saito's crimes would be exposed and my political career would be over. Besides, I never held much love for him in the first place.
Yeah, I can tell, yet you decided to cover up his murders.
Practically doing me a favor. So, of course, I said yes. And in doing so, I was able to learn a secret of the Metropolitan Police Department. It worked quite nicely for me.
Uh-huh. Why'd you call Shogo's phone? Three months ago at 9:02 p.m. on Friday, Shoko's body was found. She called her burner phone. I asked him why. He never answered until now.
Do you recall the conversation we had? That my secretary got a call from number 89? That is true. I did get that call.
From Rohan.
I know. You spoke with number 89, didn't you?
I did.
What did you talk about?
He told me this. A woman named Shoko Nadami knows what happened 18 years ago. Contact her.
And you called her phone?
Yes.
Well, why did 89 want you to contact them?
I can't say exactly. The only thing he said was, I realized everything when Shoko arrived. I have to see her again. I had no idea what he was talking about.
Got it. Shoko went to visit number 89 because that was Saito. At the time, Rohan was in the body of 89. Maybe Rohan realized it when Shoko came to visit. That was really Saito inside Shoko's body. That's what he meant by realizing everything. Rohan needed to speak with Saito again. But he couldn't, not from inside Fuchu prison. Instead he called up So and had him do it. Maybe he thought he can get Saito to visit. Did you ever meet him?
By the way, did you ever meet number 89?
No, I didn't.
Did you ever see his face?
No. Why?
No reason. Well, I'll be seeing you, So.
I very much doubt that.
Yeah.
You're probably
You're
right.
probably right.
Alright, that was my own pit stop. We parted without saying goodbye.
Oh, damn. I left Iris waiting. She might be angry. I gotta get back to her soon.
Where should we go next? We should go to Sunfish Pocket.
I am seriously so happy for you, Tessa.
It's thanks to you, Ota. If you didn't help me back then.
No, really. I didn't do much. I just risked my life to save you. It's a total exaggeration to say that I'm literally responsible for, you know, saving your life.
Do not push it. I see Ota is still Ota. How have you been?
I've been doing good. I'm delivering newspapers in the mornings, working as a janitor during the day, and writing at night. I might just be the hardest working 20-something in Japan.
I don't know about that.
Really, though, I've got to be, like, in the top 3 in Tokyo alone.
I thought of kicking his ass, but I don't think it would take. Out my face.
Ota told me. Plastic surgery, right? I kind of like this face. More than the other one.
You're good at your job.
Please come again.
You know their relationship. Glad you're okay.
I'm actually exhausted right now. But I can't look tired in front of Tessa. Anyway, how are you?
I guess I'm alright.
Your left eye,
It's fake. I can't see anything out of it. And it doesn't talk.
huh? I see.
Unfortunately.
So, Aiba? What a tragedy.
You are the worst. I hate you. I hate you so much.
Tragedy?
Yeah. She was so cute. What a waste.
Do not talk about my partner like that.
That's why.
Yeah.
If she were real, I would marry her.
No, you wouldn't.
You would not survive the attempt.
Felt.
What do you mean?
Ota, what are you saying? In front of Iris?
Oh, Tessa, I was kidding. It was a joke.
Nice job, bro.
It's fine, I don't care.
Thank goodness.
I don't think that's what she means.
No. She does not care about you, bro. Goodbye.
Well, Ota,
Aw, you're going already?
I can see you anytime I want, right?
You'll come?
Yeah, I want you to make me your omelet rice again.
Awesome. Stop by any time. I'll be waiting.
Well, only two left. Let's stop by Abyss first. I think I want to see Hitomi last.
I'm glad you finally got out of that hospital.
Thanks, boss.
How are you?
Why are you asking? You see me every day.
Are you gonna go to the club later?
Interested? But you're still a bit too young. I'll take you when you're older. Promise.
About Aiba.
Still thinking about her, huh?
Of course I am.
No, not exactly.
Well, doesn't surprise me. You two were great partners.
She was a great friend.
I want to ask you something. 3 months ago, when we exchanged our final words, it looked like I do now. I wasn't in Date's body, but Aiba still obeyed me.
Second command confirmed. I understand.
You're underestimating the Wadjet system. Aiba was no ordinary AI. She was human in so many ways, including the ability to see and think beyond the physical. She didn't need your voice or iris authentication or anything like that. She knew the real you, and regarded you as her master. That's why she followed your command, despite looking completely different. I think maybe she knew your soul, Date.
She was part of it, and she still is, so I guess I could see that. About 6 years ago.
Boss, I gotta ask. Why didn't you tell me about what happened 6 years ago?
Would have made this investigation a lot easier.
Well, when Shoko's corpse was found, I didn't think it had anything to do with the Cyclops killer. I thought the culprit was Rohan Kumakura, remember? And he committed suicide a year before. I never thought that he was swapping bodies. And the other person responsible for the original Cyclops serial killings was locked up in Fuchu, making it impossible for Saito or Rohan to be involved. So, I didn't tell you.
That doesn't tell me why you didn't tell me, it tells me why you didn't think it was possible.
Besides, the sync machine being used to swap bodies is a national secret.
Yeah,
I was ordered to never reveal that information to anyone under any circumstances.
Yeah.
So that's why you kept me in the dark?
Yeah.
Interesting.
By the way, Date, I have a gift for you.
A gift?
Close your eyes.
I did as I was told, closing my eyes. When suddenly...
Don't worry, it's just some knockout gas.
What?
What?
You're going to experience something incredible. That's my present to you.
Why?
Shh.
How you gonna knock me out for that?
Dreams, Date.
Huh?
This is the sync room.
Why am I knocked out for this? Pewter?
Pewter?
Where's Iris?
Don't worry. She's with the boss. She's safe.
Why are you here?
Am I not allowed to be here?
Of course not.
You almost fucked me, remember?
You should have been arrested 3 months ago.
Peter was working with Renju to be precise Saito inside Renju. He was leaking confidential information to him. Peter also helped Rohan inside Body of 89 escape. Peter was immediately punished and fired from the force.
Yes, I was arrested. I'm eating awful meals every awful day in an equally awful detention facility.
As you should.
Then how are you here?
I wonder.
Don't act dumb.
Date, it's okay. Boss brought him here.
Thank you, Kaname.
She did. Why?
He told us not to tell you.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm sort of like his handler now. I'm supposed to be an inspector, but I was the only person qualified for this job. Kind of pathetic, isn't it?
Did you sync with me?
I did not. But I did use the sync chair.
For what?
Something.
Why am I here?
Everything that the boss did, she did for you. Ask her about it. She truly cares about you, you know. That's why she kept silent about what happened 6 years ago.
Huh?
You were once an assassin. If your secret ever got out, your life would be effectively over. But the boss protected you by hiding your past. I don't think she wanted you to leave her alone. Now, who is she to you?
His boss to me?
Now that this is done, I'll excuse myself.
What is done? Iris?
Iris? What happened to Boss?
She went home. She said she needed to do something in Kabukicho.
She left?
Anyway, forget about that. Let's play!
Play.
Shovel Forge.
Goodbye. I'm taking you home, and then I'm going home. Saigon residents. Oh, this is kind of awkward now that I am getting to know her more.
Iris, didn't you say you were going to see everyone who visited you at the hospital today?
Yes, Mom. I still have some people to see. But Uncle really wanted to come here.
I said no such thing.
Come on, don't be shy. There are a lot of things you want to talk about, right? Come on, just do it.
But I'm not ready. I'm really not. I put this off to last. Of course I want to talk to Hitomi. I want to ask her all about what's happened in the past 6 years, but that's not for me to ask. Even showing up here isn't right, honestly.
Uncle, you're so shy.
Iris is teasing me. Maybe I could use that sometimes. She can help me loosen up some of my rusted screws. About how's Iris recovering?
Thank you. This is all thanks to you, Falco.
No,
please don't call me that.
Also, that name.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Date. I'm grateful from the bottom of my heart.
About how have things been? Can you tell me?
Things have calmed down, thanks to you. The school has changed, but being a teacher hasn't.
About Monica and Renju.
They were my best friends. We would always go to this little coffee shop after school. They had this old game machine there. It looked like a table, and it was about shooting invading aliens or something like that.
You're really bad at it.
All sorts of things sitting there. Our love lives, our potential careers, things we didn't like about our teachers. It was their idea that I become a teacher, you know? They told me that teaching elementary suited me perfectly. Those were such fun times.
I'm sorry. I can't ask her that. I was the one who did it to her.
No! Stop!
I was silent, but she must have noticed my face.
If this is about my arm, don't worry about that. You tried to defend me. I know that.
Tommy and Iris know everything that's happened so far.
You're too nice, Mom. I will never forgive you. You have to take responsibility.
Iris.
No, let me talk. Uncle will be your right arm. That's how he can make it up to you. Maybe not now. It might take some time, but I'll be waiting. One day, Uncle will stand on Mom's right side, and we can go wherever we want, the three of us. To the ocean, a river, an amusement park, barbecues, and we can make okonomiyaki.
Where's that hot plate I bought?
It'd have to be the four of us. But, yeah, that'd be nice.
On the shelf.
And I'm gonna need a raincoat.
Hey, that's cheating!
You're planning on being covered in flour?
Of course, that's why it's fun.
6 years ago, I was an assassin. Nothing I can do now will make those crimes disappear. If I protect them, make sure they're always smiling for the rest of my days, that might be enough to outweigh my sins. They told me to sit on the sofa.
Who cares about me? Talk to her. That's what you came for, right?
It is, but I've said enough. There's somewhere I need to be. Why am I going to the warehouse?
Iris, why did you want to come here? Haven't you seen everyone you wanted to already?
Yeah!
Iris suggested that we come to the warehouses. I thought it was odd, but I drove her here anyways.
Thank you for today. It was a lot of fun.
Is the date finally over?
Yeah, I guess so. Thank you. Not just for today, but for everything. 6 years ago, you helped me and my mom, and I'm so grateful for that. Will you close your eyes for me, Uncle?
You want me to close my eyes?
Yeah, please?
Wait. You want me to close my eyes? Do you?
And just do it, quick!
I know he's thinking too. I don't think so, dude.
I'm so nervous, I'm shaking.
Oh no. Oh no. No way. It's not happening. I tried to keep my cool.
All right.
I closed my eyes and...
Okay, open them!
What? I opened my eyes, and there before me was... Cry.
It's been a long time, Kaname Date.
At a time like this, I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what to say. You are,
Who are you?
That is, who are you again?
You haven't changed. You're still an idiot.
You're the idiot.
You idiot, I thought you died. I was worried about you.
Pardon, but you were the one who issued the self-destruct order.
Anyway, I want to know something. The number, 41205. There must be something to it.
It does not. It is only my favorite number.
Your favorite number? I see. Oh, sorry. I hear everything Iva says over this earpiece. I think I understand the meaning behind her number.
What does it mean?
Iris, do not tell him.
41205. Is that the date we met?
Uncle, think of the alphabet. What's the
Oh,
first letter?
it's my name. Okay, Date. D-A-T. Hold on. 4 D-A-T. Where the 41205. D. No, hold on. D-A-B. Diva? I don't know. I don't get it.
A, B, C, D. It's D.
And the first?
A.
And the 20th? And the 5th?
T-E.
I see.
Oh, 20 and 5. That's cute. What happened? Why are you here?
Allow me to explain. I, or everything that constitutes my I, disappeared completely 3 months ago, including all of my backup data.
Thanks, Peter.
However, fragments of my data were being secretly uploaded to cloud servers around the world for years. By downloading and decoding these fragments, I was able to regenerate my memories and consciousness.
Got it. You had your own backups.
It was the Wadjet system that brought me back to life. That system is responsible for proliferating my data. Wadjet is like a mother to me, and she protected me as her child.
Thank you, Wadjet. Me too.
Never underestimate the power of Wadjet.
But why'd you get
To be
here?
exact, I am not here. You are seeing an augmented reality virtual projection of myself. My physical self is...
In my left eye?
yes.
So it's not just a prosthetic.
Get in there.
I see you have not become any more astute in my absence. Think carefully.
Everything that the boss did, she did.
Oh, when you knocked me out.
At Abyss, when I lost consciousness.
Yes. computer embedded me in your eye socket.
I knew the whole time. Boss told me about the plan to restore Iba. I wanted it to be a surprise for you, so...
Is this my thank you?
Yeah, but it's not over yet.
Anyway.
Anyway, Iba. Welcome back.
Glad to be back. I'm home.
Welcome home.
Well, now that Iba has risen from the dead, I think we should celebrate with a dance number!
A what?
A what?
Hit it!
Oh boy, we've seen this dance enough.
Teacups that are flying, on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale
And these are my credits. Okay.
a journey through time. A permanent fire, cold frost on the pyre. Fruit never expires. You've seen in your eyes. You've seen in your life. While the old bow their heads, while the blind leave the blind, the marble loses shine. The eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth that if we
Really?
believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings of rainbows set sail through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. A punch to the forehead, my kick like a
Oh, there's more to this. Oh, hey, Mizuki, what's up? Okay, I guess there's...
and I'll show you
I don't want to hide it, that's what I decided.
Oh, God. They brought it in here, too. Stop. Get him out of here.
while they all lose their way and forget about things.
While the rain turns to ice, their hearts lock like a vice.
But we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth. The fires of love can warm any heart. Resist your dreams are worth defending. Fight on, your will is unbending. See through the
I'm so sorry, Date.
unwinding, the pyramid of your mind unending. Revolt even with death impending. Live on, dream your space friending. Walking with the spirit of hope beside you, and our hope shall never die. The fires of love will never die.
No, Date, you weren't supposed to join him.
Although without me he's ineffective.
That's it, we're done. I'm walking out of here.
I know.
Welcome home.
Welcome back.
While the old bow their heads, while the blind lead the blind.
Yeah, actual ending.
Shine the eye clouds by design, but we know in our soul the one hope, the one truth that if we believe we can make miracles. Even with the devils of time against you, never let the fire fade in you. See the golden goddess with wings.
Flexing their animation budget right now.
Through the night sky to embrace you. Resist, allow your heart to take you. Never let this merciless world erase you. Passing down the light of the torch to guide you, and you shall be bathed in light. The invincible rainbow arrow.
By the way, everyone, the reason you can see me right now is because I'm projecting myself with special technology.
You call me a freak one more time! Let's find your body. Oh, I'm sure you talk to me, honey. I love you. This is for Mama.
Hey, Say, you bet!
All done. Resolution route. Thank you for playing. Your eyes have been opened. Save! Okay. That's like 25 hours to beat the game completely. Dance has been unlocked in the title menu. Alright, before I give my final thoughts, let's go see what this dance option is. I have no idea what this is. Is this to learn the A-set dance? It is! It's so you can learn the dance yourself.
Teacups that are flying on maps mystifying. You'll think that I'm lying. This old tale of mine, a journey through time. This old tale of mine.
And you can change the characters to dance? That's amazing. I hate it. I hate that Ota can dance, bro. Boss, Mayumi, fucking Date. And they put Kanami in here, and you can tell these are just reskinned characters. That's so funny. Look at this. Big Booba. The taxi driver. Completely forgot about him. Alright, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm done. Yeah. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Okay. That's the end of the Somnium files. Gotta say, really good game. Give it like an 8 out of 10 for what it is. I think I really benefited from not knowing a single literal splick of anything about the game other than knowing like so many people I follow on social media or such. Every once in a while it comes up that you should absolutely play this game. That's all that comes up. And I always had it on Steam from a sale, but I had never tried it until now. So yeah, I'd say it was pretty worth it. This game, very good mystery, very good mystery. Very interested the entire time, and the threads did clean up nicely. And usually a big problem with mysteries is that the badly done ones kind of have like for things that can't be explained through investigation, they have the fattest exposition dump towards the end, which this one had a dump towards the end, but it wasn't like, it was digestible. It wasn't ridiculous. And I think that's probably because of you being able to digest things by going through different routes. That probably helped a lot. So, understanding, I do think I understand everything that happened, and I'm happy with how it ended. Because I think what was really good is that I had a feeling I knew how we were going to beat Saito, without it coming at a weird time or being too obvious when. Because I knew we wanted to give the commands for her to self-destruct. But I didn't realize that because of Pewter attempting to delete all her backup data, that her self-destructing at the time would mean that we'd lose her forever. I thought she would just get a new body. But that's right, Pewter built her, so she wouldn't just get a new body. Initially, anyways. yeah, so I'd say the story, amazing story, really like it. I do like all the characters except for Ota. I like that I don't like Ota. I think Ota is not a character you are meant to like resonate with. God, I hope you don't. And if that's the case, then they did a great job. I really like it. I don't think there's any character where I thought they were dumb or they didn't need to be added. Like, I think every character actually played their part and they were not useless. Like, Ota's useless because he's meant to be useless, and he had his moment to shine when he stopped Iris from dying. I think that's fine. Even on the Annihilation route where he died, it was like, okay, you've done all you can, bud. And he's a borderline stalker, so him seeing Iris everywhere is plausible. But yeah, that was great. I'm really happy that I finished this. And I think in June, July is when Nirvana Initiative comes out. Another reason I wanted to play this on the stream before that came out, because I'm really excited to do that. That sounds like so much fun. I have no idea what I'm going to be doing next stream. I don't know if I want to pick up another JRPG or not. Or what I assumed would be a JRPG. I guess that's the wrong thing to call this, isn't it? This is more of like, this is basically a visual novel. Just a detective visual novel. Which is still very well done. Puzzle game. Yeah, I guess it's a puzzle game too, yeah. I don't know. In any case, I highly recommend you buy this game. I got it for around 15-20 bucks, which I think is a steal. I think anytime you can get this game. I think this game is worth it full price. Though, if you're not 100% on it, especially since if you watched the end, if you have been watching this through the entire time and watched the end, not as worth it for you the second time around. Might just want to buy it on sale. I still think it's worth owning and replaying yourself, especially to get collectibles I didn't see. And also to just test out what different things you can get Iva to do that are arbitrary. Like putting a pot on her head and making the whole level blurry. And, whose Somnium was it? Inside number 89 Somnium? That was great. That was perfect. I love that. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to end it here. So, I really appreciate anybody who stuck around and watched this final part of the series. This is another series under the belt next to Nocturne, so can't wait to see what happens next. But thank you so much for sticking around, and until the next time, you all take care.